Alrighty. Let's get this show on the road. Let's see. Oh, someone's in. What's going on? Welcome, welcome. I'm sending the message out. I'm sending the word out to the people, letting them know that we are live, baby. Yungfleur is most definitely live, and I'm back after one of many brief hiatuses. I'm sure that's the plural of it. But yeah, I'm back. And what's going on? Good evening, good evening. Good day, whoever's here. Let's get cued in. Maybe this way is good. Yeah. Like that. Never mind my freaking broken ass doorway. I mean, armoire door. But let's see. Let's get the people on and let them know that we're on. And trust, I need this Red Bull, hun. Let's see. I might as well put some music on in the meantime. Is someone actually here? Chime in, babe. Is it one of my people? We're getting ready to talk about some fashion stuff if you're someone who hasn't joined before. This is the Yungfleur Live space. Trying to get everybody on. And I also feel like playing some music as well. It has been a good day, but it's been a day. I could most definitely be talking to myself right now, but it's whatever. Wouldn't be the first time. Oh, hey, right. Of course. Hey, Morgan. Welcome. I hope you had a good evening. Have you started the new gig yet? I'm not gonna keep having you on the messaging part of things. I will get into it now that I know it's you who's on. And 2 more people joined in. Welcome to the Yungfleur Life Space. Happy, what is it? Tuesday. Happy Fleur Eve. Happy Fleur Day Eve to everyone who celebrates. And if you join, you most definitely celebrate. Yes, my birthday is tomorrow, and I'm very excited about that. I don't know why. I feel like she's really tilted on an axis here, and I wish it would let me zoom my face in a little bit more. Like, we don't need to see this much of my damn room. Like, she's very bare. Very, very bare. Yeah, okay, great. I hope it's been doing well you've been doing well there so far. Thank you, dear. Scorpio season is most definitely in effect. Shout out to my Scorps. I don't know if there are any Scorps in the building at the moment, but trust, it goes down. It's our season. And I am definitely looking forward. So I wasn't going to do anything for my birthday, but everyone knows that I do a dinner. You know, I always do a dinner for my birthday. And that's like my Disney Channel crossover, right? Where like all my different friends from all the different parts of my life and my different, circles, they all meet in one place for one big crossover episode. And that is the first and last time y'all going to see each other all year. Okay. I do not need to be congregating after the fact. I don't need to hear about how y'all linking up. No shade, like whatever, but I don't care. But anyway, yeah, that's like the big meeting of the minds. That's like everyone around everyone. And it's so funny. But yeah, looking forward to that. But yeah, I was like, why don't I, kick things off doing one of the things I love best and returning to schedule as well on the Yungfleur Life space. So I will be trying to go a little bit more regularly. Well, child, pray for me because November is going to be very chill and very like relaxed. But then after that in December, it's Miami for Basel. And then I'm back home for like, I think a week. And then it's Ghana right after that. So I'm going to try to stay as consistent as possible. Definitely when I'm in Ghana, I'll be on there a lot. So December, y'all will be seeing me on a pretty regular basis, on a pretty like weekly type basis. So looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I wanted to kick things off. So yes, today was like a Fleur's favorite things kind of thing that I wanted to do, where I kind of just went through like an A to Z list of like all these things I love. But before I even get to that, and more so, I wanted to talk about some of these current stories that have been going on, because it's very interesting stuff to me, considering the fact that we haven't spoken in so long and there's so much that's been going on, right? So let's start off with what was on the tip of my tongue before I got on live. And that is, sorry, I'm like so in my phone. But that is uh ASAP Rocky getting this appointment as creative director for Ray-Ban. And I didn't realize this because, to be honest, I didn't really pay much attention to the AWGE OG or whatever they call it, like their collection that they did, I think in Paris. I'm like, cute for them, you know, niggas in Paris is cute always, but like it's not, he doesn't really give me anything I haven't seen before. Nor is it anything that like, I don't know, that I feel like it's kind of a similar thing to when Rihanna did her line, where it's like all of her favorite things from her favorite designers kind of like recreated. And he kind of like takes on this very like edgy ish like distress look that's also very trendy right now in that collection from what I skimmed. But I didn't, getting back to the Ray-Bans, I didn't even pay attention to the glasses. Let me see if I can pull some up actually, because this was last season, SS25, spring summer 2025. Let me see if I can pull it up, or at least just pull up the styles that he made. But what do y'all think about that? What do you think about the creative direction? Oh yes, please thumbs up. All three of y'all that are in here, please. All of it matters. It's my birthday, so the least you could do. Um, um, I'm trying to get this information down. Okay. So apparently it included new, his show that he did included new and archive styles. He kept it classic, rocking the Mega Wayfarer, whatever. Um, it's just regular Wayfarers. Like, can we talk about the ASAP Rocky creative direction? Like, I don't even know what to call it, but like, I think I'm gonna do this. There we go. There we go. I guess I had to take it off the cushion. Little cushion thing. There we go. Because I was like, y'all all up in my damn. But yes, ASAP Rocky and this creative direction thing is really like, first of all, Rihanna said, "You eat in this house, you work. Everybody work in that damn house." She said, "No broke niggas at all costs." Okay. She said, "Hey, mommy." She said, "No broke niggas in this house at all costs. I can't stand a broke nigga." And frankly, I feel that. You know, as a Bayesian woman, coming from a line of hardworking women, hardworking Bayesian women, I get that. You are not about to sit here and work and work this fancy beauty estate. They make it seem like ASAP got that eye, and he doesn't. He doesn't. He's a swaggy Harlem nigga for sure. You know what I mean? He definitely knows how to dress himself. He knows what he likes, but I don't see him as a visionary, as a tastemaker for the people. Like, I don't see his influence going beyond kind of like the circle of people that already follow him. You know what I mean? The dick riders that already live for him. Like, but in the greater sphere, like he doesn't make waves. I mean, aside from, of course, the beginning of the streetwear days where he kind of like was like right there with Hood by Air and Heron Preston, so I can't discount that. That is very important and very a pivotal moment in fashion, and really an electric time to be in New York if you were around here. Um, but I don't think that he makes anything that's compelling. I don't think he does anything that is that makes him seem like a fit for this kind of role. Thank you, boo. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Tink. Thanks for joining. Thumbs up, y'all. Thumbs up, please. Hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate it. But yes, I don't think he's got the chops for that, quite frankly. You know what I mean? Because first of all, think about it. It's like I feel like he's definitely learning some things from Rihanna. Okay, because think about it. I always say the one thing about Rihanna's business is that you know that something's not doing well because they don't talk about it. They don't say shit. They kind of just move on to the next thing. They did the same thing with Fenty. When that kind of collapsed, they kind of just it just never was a talking point ever again. They just was like, oh, back to the beauty stuff, back to the skin stuff. Um, the Cavalli collaborations that didn't go anywhere, but honestly, I think that was just like a quick bag for her. So I don't know how invested she would have been in that anyway. But like that didn't really sell. All you saw was it being gifted, and so I know it really does. And I'm still trying to snag some of the jewelry from that collection though. Some of the ear cuffs were so fire. But also, like I said, it was an amalgamation of designers that we already know and love and that she loves and wears. Um, so applying that back to ASAP, right? ASAP, this is his third creative direction appointment in like the past, like what, 2 or 3 years? You would have thought he was a designer for real. You would have thought this nigga was like Eddie Slimane. You would have thought he was like, I don't know. You know, he had Under Armour first, right? And then he had Puma. And I was curious about how that worked. Like maybe it really was a clean, even split, and the contract ended, and then the next one began. But it was like I feel like the Puma and the undercover and the Under Armour deals were back to back. And I was like, why are they giving him like first of all, the ASAP Rocky to Under Armour thing was like weird enough to me, right? And I was like, okay, let it cook. I never I feel like I looked at the shoes, wasn't nothing to write home about. I skipped it. Um and then he got appointed to the Puma thing and they did that biker collection that looked like honestly like when Fenty when Rihanna did the Puma collection that was like a motocross theme, that shits on whatever ASAP did. And it was kind of weird to me that they would rehash that, like especially when Rihanna already kind of like tackled that. It just feels so redundant when you pair them by each other. And then that just I think that just finished. And now he's the Ray-Ban creative director. But like, is the stuff selling? I haven't seen anyone wear it. I haven't heard of anyone selling it out. I don't see any reviews popping up on it. I haven't seen the public, the masses receiving it. I haven't seen the public reception of it. So it makes it seem like it's just been a flash in the pan, you know what I mean? Which makes me wonder, why does he keep getting these gigs? And I understand that we are in a climate now where celebrity is like everything and they are riding that till the wheels fall off. Mind you, the wheels have already motherfucking fallen off of that strategy. Like, so, um, what was I saying that to say? Putting ASAP in these positions as a way to bring attention to the brand for his star power, I think is more so the focus than just like his artistic direction. Because come on, who cares? Like you have a stylist, you have an artistic director, you have a creative, like you have a whole team that like supports what your image is. So like, like please chill. So I think that like it's just really weird. It's really weird, and I can only chalk it up to them being just desperate. Because if you look at the track record, like how did it perform? Let me see if I can ask my good girl Chat GPT. But that leads its way into a bigger conversation to me about the use of celebrities in these creative director roles at large. Because I was on Threads earlier. I love my Threads. I talk about Threads all day like a damn addict. But somebody was talking about it being like a few years in since Alicia Keys got her creative director role at BlackBerry. I forgot that she got that was announced. like, you know, I would skim the news and then just wait to see shit like hit the, you know, the airwaves and to be released and be all over the place and be like all in your face and the advertising and things. But like, she got appointed and I didn't hear anything. But also, like, what the fuck does Alicia Keys know about phones? Like, I guess it was a little kiki haha because her name is Keys and Blackberries use keys and a keyboard. Like, that's as far as I could see that collaboration going, babe, or the synchronicity. But what was I looking for? How uh did Under Armour improve after collaborating with ASAP Rocky? I know I could say that a lot better, but she gonna get it. So the Under Armour partnership with ASAP started in 2018, focused on merging sportswear with street culture to appeal to a younger, style-conscious demographic. I wish I could get him to talk. I got him to give like a little like Bronx accent, but I told him not too much. Like, you know what I mean? Let me see if he'll talk. No, I'll use it for the next one. They just want to say that Riri showed up at the opening. Exactly. And that was the other thing. I was like, I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if Rihanna was the one opening these doors for him and getting him these gigs. And I don't mean just because like they're together. I mean like literally pulling the strings and calling her people and being like, yo, give my nigga a job. Thank you very much, because he's not about to eat up all my shit and lay up on my couch and think that, you know, shit is sweet. No, give him a motherfucking job today, okay? He needs to bring a check in. He needs to bring some sort of bacon in. I may be Big Mama, but like, once again, the kids are in the campaigns now. Everybody's getting a check. There's no reason the papa should not. Hey, Cody, welcome to Yungfleur Live. Thanks for joining. We were just talking about ASAP Rocky, but let's see. Okay, listen to this, babe. Moreover, okay, here it is. The collection released under Rocky's creative direction included items like skate-inspired sneakers. It was very DC, if you know the DC skate shoes, which aimed to diversify Under Armour's typical athletic image, but did not achieve significant commercial or cultural traction compared to similar collaborations in the fashion industry. Surprise, surprise, bitch. Moreover, Under Armour's broader struggles, including declining sales and competition with brands like Nike and Adidas, which blow them out the fucking water, duh, affected the visibility and success of this collaboration. While the brand made strides toward reaching a streetwear audience, the effects were overshadowed by larger challenges and strategic shifts within Under Armour that made it difficult for the collaboration to fully resonate in the market. So basically, girl, a flash in the pan. Ain't nobody hear about it. We saw the press release, it came and it went. The drop came and it went, and that was it. Now let's see about Puma. How about his, hold on, let me get him on. Let me see if he'll talk loud enough for y'all to hear. Hey Devin. Mine is his name, Devin. Hey Devin.
Hey, Devin. Nice to meet another Devin. What can I help you with?
Oh, not another Devin. How did ASAP Rocky's collaboration with Puma perform, and did it improve the Puma brand?
ASAP Rocky's collaboration with Puma has drawn significant attention in the sneaker and streetwear communities, effectively enhancing the brand's relevance in the market. Known for his trend setting style, Rocky brought a new edge to Puma's lineup with innovative designs like the 3D printed Mastro slip on and other racing inspired collections. His influence introduced cutting edge technology and aesthetics, merging Puma's
Oh, you
heritage with a
talking too much.
futuristic appeal. The collaboration especially resonated with fashion forward consumers who value unique, tech driven products, elevating Puma's position as a brand that embraces both style and innovation. By aligning with Rocky, Puma successfully reached younger, style conscious audiences who might not typically engage with Puma's other offerings. The Mastro 3D slip on, for example, captured attention with its one piece resin based.
Did the Puma and ASAP Rocky collaboration sell a lot? Let's see. Let me see. I sound so dumb, I know, but he gets it. Did the Puma collaboration with ASAP Rocky sell a lot?
The Puma
Right.
collaboration with ASAP Rocky, featuring the updated Puma Inhale sneakers, gained a lot of attention in streetwear and sneaker
Did it
communities.
sell,
The
babe?
sneakers featured distinct design
But did it
elements,
sell,
like
babe?
heat cut flames and
But
reflective
did it
details,
sell?
appealing to fans of Rocky's edgy, high fashion
Oh,
style. Although specific sales numbers.
Rihanna done got my boy. She done got my boy. Anyway, so yeah, I ain't see that shit here. I don't know what the fuck Devin talking about. Okay, he on that bullshit. But yeah, I just feel like this this continuous appointment for him, and these continuous appointments of celebrities that don't have anything to do with the product they are selling is out of control. I mean, even look at like how they do it with like liquor companies, where they always get like celebrities to join in the early years, and then like with a lot of them, what they do is that they have a contract for the liquor brands where they may start off as ambassadors in the beginning, of course, and kind of back it and come through as like one of the co-founders or main investors or whatever. And then after a certain point, they kind of like sell their whatever back, and they get paid for it, like one kind of like settlement out of it. I don't know how it works, but in the end, they kind of like give their rollback or give their you know part in the business back after the brand has kind of built itself off of getting that leverage from having like VIP affiliation. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think that bubble is definitely bursting. It's definitely burst. And I'm curious to see how that's going to take shape, especially in the next 4 years. But yeah, moving on to another topic. I wanted to talk about um let's talk about this cover with what's the name? Marc Jacobs cover for Vogue. We didn't get to talk about that. I mean, we talked about it in the garden, if y'all are in the garden, the private group chat, which I think most of y'all are. But I mean, has the December issue become the new September issue? Or whatever issue that was? Or this latest issue, I mean. I love the idea of a guest editor. Yeah, here's the thing. I think Vogue is very stuck in its ways, obviously, and it's gonna be this snooty, white rich cunt brand for a minute. I think. I don't think we're gonna see that let up for a long time. Um, but in the meantime, the truth of the matter is that like they are aware that eventually they're gonna have to give Anna Winter up, and or she gonna have to give it up, and the fact that they have to start considering what the future of Vogue could look like and how much of themselves they can kind of lend into the cultural zeitgeist and what people are craving from them, and the idea that it makes sense for Anna Winter to want to kind of like get her besties in on it. You know what I mean? If she's gonna do it with anyone, it's gonna be people she respects naturally. You know what I mean? And so I think Marc Jacobs is a great person because I think Marc Jacobs is really good at communicating his sensibilities across various mediums, you know what I mean? And across various roles. Like when he does it his way, there's just like a through line. There's like a signature to it. Like, yes, please, from top to bottom. Let me see a new perspective and new conversation starters. Absolutely. I mean, that is what Vogue, excuse me, what Vogue should be, a platform for, the future of fashion and definitely where we are now, but definitely where we could be headed. And I think that that's one great way for them to tackle this whole issue of diversity, if they even, really care, is to really allow diverse voices to speak in and people that are the voices of today and what fashion is about today should be the people that they should sign on absolutely to, give their perspective across the whole, issue. Now, the Kaya Gerber, I'm just like, so these pieces, these are not ready to wear, right? Is that the idea? Like, do you get these? Like, when you go in the store, is this what they have? I wonder what the. Okay, I'm on Bergdorf Goodman right now because I'm like, I wonder what this looks like in store because that shit is so. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can find. Okay. So, for example, this is one of the dresses straight from the runway. And as you can see, it's obviously a lot smaller. Don't mind my busted nails, babe. We're gonna get her together tomorrow. We're gonna get the zhuzh. We're gonna do the glam. I'm gonna get into all that tomorrow. Tonight, you know what I mean? I'm in my element. But yes, off shoulder, oversized midi dress with brooch, 37.50, baby. Get into her. And exclusively available at Bergdorf Goodman. Uh, the proportions definitely are oversized, but not too crazy. So, like, let's look at this. Oh, okay. All right. So they do go for the gusto, like with the off the runway look. Cause check this. This is kind of crazy to be buying. Oversized crop top with brooch. It's 17.50. I want to get into this. Ooh. This is kind of a look. It gives me something like very Willy Wonka. This one here. It's so like I feel like the Upper East Side women would go up for this one, babe. They would live. And then let's just look at these shoes. Let's just look at the shoes. This is so I have to see somebody in the wild wearing this Marc Jacobs stuff. I just have to. They ain't got the shoes. They ain't got the shoes. You know what? You already know the girls were calling their SAs, their sales associates. They were calling their girls like, yeah, put those on hold. Thank you. Yes, definitely give me that in my size. Like, the girls were all, as a matter of fact, they didn't even have to put the call in. They were getting calls. I know they were getting calls like, hey, we got the shoes in and we got them in your size. You want to get them before the masses get their hands on it? Like, absolutely. Let me see if I can find the heels. Jacobs runway heels. Let me see if I can find the heel. I don't see it. Let me see. Maybe it's on his site. No, you can't even get it on the site. That's crazy. Yeah, you can't. All they got is the Kiki boots, child. Them damn Kiki boots. I was gonna ask about the shoes. Yeah, the shoes are not available, but they have them on the mannequin. I mean, not on the mannequin, on the model in the ecom shots here. She got that shit on. Get into her. It's kind of fun, kind of crazy. And and the heel almost reminds me of like this evolution of like, was it Tom Ford that did that heel that kind of like was like an hourglass shape? But this is like a more rounded version. The Black Witch toe is crazy. But yeah, so I like the idea of these kind of guest editor moments, and I hope that they do them a little bit more regularly. Um, there's still so many people that they could have had do it. It's a shame that Karl Lagerfeld is gone and couldn't do it, but imagine Donatella doing imagine Anthony Vaccarello doing Vogue. Ooh, that would be so good. I'm screaming. That's so interesting to me that the shoes ain't posted and you can only buy this collection from because you know Bergdorf they've been making some movements to kind of like get certain designers into their store and certain collections. Like they had like I believe an exclusive deal with Willie Chavaria around the same time. Word. Um But yeah, I would love to see an Anthony Vaccarello Vogue cover. I would love or Vogue issue. A Rick Owens Vogue issue would be dope. And the thing is that they're like it's Vogue, so they have access to everyone. You know what I mean? So we'll see. But I definitely want to see more of that from them. Like lean in some more, bitch. Like it ain't that scary. We ain't gonna jump you. It's literally the people. Like give the people what they want. We are the glamour is still an essential part of the fashion industry and the fashion game and the hustle, babe, more specifically. But it's changed a little bit. You know what I mean? We find more everyday things to be glamorous. And I feel like they need to reflect that. So yes, OMFG, the possibilities are endless can take her through the duration of her career. No shade. No shade. This could make her like a new legend. Like she's already legendary, but this is how you go out with a bang low key, like dynamic, crazy projects. Like, not for nothing, like I don't think they who knows? Who knows? But I'm just like, y'all are Vogue. Like your dick is big, babe, and y'all swing that shit heavy. So there is no reason that y'all can't make things that we like. Not for nothing, they should be on some days show studio shit easy with the access that they have. Take different designers, get them to collaborate on other things, not as brands, but as the designers themselves, focusing back on designers. Like honestly, like I feel like there are things Vogue could do as they always do to kind of like Anna Wintour, she definitely is a save the day ass bitch and is gonna do what she needs to do to kind of bolster the industry, to help support designers who are fledgling, people that she, truly believes in, of course. 1 second, y'all. I was trying to find my lighter and I can't find it. But yes, she's gonna do what she needs to do. Sorry. She's gonna do what she needs to do to kind of like make shit happen. She does not play. She gets down. She has to ease him in. He'll get his issue after his appointment is announced. I'm shocked Miss Bobbing asked her boy Galliano to be the first editor. She got to play the game because, I heard that there was like plenty of pushback with Galliano and the involvement in the Met Gala thing. Because, like, wasn't the word on the curb that, like, she was trying to make him the theme? And as we discussed in the Yungfleur Live review of the Met Gala, it was basically a John Galliano homage on the carpet. because Zendaya wore 2 looks by him from different designers, from different brands that he worked with. And then I think there were a couple other people that wore Galliano stuff. Like, anyway, I think she's gonna get there. They're like, let's give it another year. Not for nothing, I feel like they're plotting. Galliano's been very quiet, and I feel like there's something on the horizon. And once again, I'm hoping that whatever that is involves him returning to his house, returning to his fashion house. Let me double check, because like I said when we reviewed this a little while ago, um Only the Brave, which owns Margiela, also owns the John Galliano brand, and the John Galliano brand is not doing well. Let's see. Does Only the Brave still own John Galliano the brand? ChatGPT just making it so easy, child. And I also love being here on this YouTube platform. Yeah, they say they still own it. They still own John Galliano the brand. Is John Galliano the brand doing well? Yeah, it's relatively quiet on the fashion scene. The brand itself doesn't generate as much media buzz or public interest compared to his work with Margiela. Yeah. Appointment A, but where? Back to his own brand or helping someone else's? I really hope that they bring him back to his own brand. That's where he belongs. And once again, that's where he would really eat to kind of like, end things off, like his final chapter. Like, go back to your home, and also, like, if it still exists, like, redefine what it means. Like, I'm hoping it's his own, but after how hype his last show was, they may try to place him elsewhere. But where would they place him? I don't want to talk about the Chanel thing. Let's let the Chanel thing aside. Where would they put him? Where could they put him? What is like a house that's so crazy? Unless they send him to revive another dead house, like they did with Schiaparelli. Yeah, Dior has been taken. Maria Grazia Chiuri is still there. She is still fucking there. And so has Givenchy, yeah. Sarah Burton is going to be there after leaving Alexander McQueen. And Alexander McQueen has been taken over by that new boy who's doing what he's doing. But not too much, because he did do pretty nicely on the next collection. It was decent. It was type decent. Definitely not, what we've come to know from good old Alexander McQueen, but store bought is fine. Store bought will do for now. I'm trying to find my lighter. Why did it disappear? I'd be having so many lighters and they disappear. So, where would Galliano go? Where would Galliano go? I feel like, that could be the curveball. Maybe there's a brand, like, like once again, with Schiaparelli, they kind of just like revived that and they put Daniel there. If I can handle lighter through the screen, I would. Oh, thank you, baby. I appreciate it. Let me see. Let me just see. It might be in my pocket here. It might be in my pocket. It's not. It's not. But anyway, where do y'all think? Let's think on it. Where else do y'all think he could go? I don't know. But yeah, so there's that. And then what else? What else did I want to talk about? Um. Oh, I wanted to talk about this. So I was scrolling through the interwebs, and I was on Threads, of course, and I saw that Fashion Nova, Miss Fashion Nova, like what's really going on here? No, they did not. And so shortly after Tyla debuted, um, not debuted, but arrived at the MTV EMAs, found it. God, it's so good. Shortly after Tyler arrived at the MTV EMAs, as we all recall, wearing the Roberto Cavalli, I think it was like a recreation or a reissue of the look. The famous, I think, spring 2001 uh, printed dress, animal print dress. And I'm just like, I feel like we have been beaten over the head with these vintage remakes. Like I'm weak. I'm exhausted. You know, I've had enough. I've had enough. I've had enough of the Y2K this and Y2K that. Like, can we, like, what the kids 20 years from now gonna wear? If y'all all dressed like, come on. So yeah, this is crazy. Not my zhuzh. And I saw it coming. It was only natural that it was only inevitable that we would get to this point because this look has been dragged out so much in the past, like maybe 3 or 4 years. We saw fucking Bretman Rock wearing it to the MTV Awards, which was that year was another like heavy like Y2K cosplay that was so fucking corny. Um, and then a couple other people have been rocking this since. I'm just like, are y'all not tired? Don't you want to try something a little different? Maybe. Um, but I do think that we're reaching a peak when it comes to these things. And like, I don't know, Fashion Nova constantly remaking like iconic archive pieces is just, I don't know, the cheapening of it is just not it for me. And so I really wish that people would get the fuck off of the vintage craze so that the real collectors and the girls that get it can like get what they need to get what they need to get, I mean. Yeah. So let's move. Let's see. Other than that, I feel like we've been going for a minute. It's 10:21. Do y'all have anything you want to talk about? I might ask y'all before I get off for tonight because we already clocking in at an hour in like another 10 minutes. And I need to get ready for the glorious day that's about to come and be bestowed upon all of us. Good old Fleur Day. But what do y'all want to talk about? I got to throw it to the garden. Do I have any birthday wishes? Um, hmm. I don't know. I don't really wish for shit. I'll be like, this is what I need to get. Birthday wishes. Uh, hmm. A vacation. Even though I'm going away next month, but like another vacation. Um, am I rocking solos to the opening? Oh, you be the one. Happy day, God. Like, is that Wednesday or Thursday? The Gabriel Moses thing. Yeah. No, my homie Mars Orbit, he's gonna be joining me. I hit him today actually with the RSVP link. So it was crazy. I told you like as soon as I like clicked on the link and then I sent it to him, Mars, he told me that the link was closed and I checked and it was closed. And then this other guy that I know, this photographer, he hit me just randomly out the blue with the link and he said that he RSVP'd and like I guess he was like inviting me. So he sent me a link and the link was open. So then I forwarded that to Mars. So long story short, me and Mars riding, and then I'm probably gonna link up with my friend Dom over there too. And I'm sure it's gonna be like a little mixy-ish. So the niggas is gonna be there. Speaking of the niggas gonna be there, let me not do too much, but what we talked about in the garden. I'm like, I know the RC trade is gonna be out, and so will I. I'm like really into stepping back out before the year is over and popping out. So I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be cute. I gotta get a cute ass banging ass outfit. Oh baby, I have to do the utmost. It's Scorpio season. It's Fleur season. It's Fleur week. I'm in my prime right now. The energy is high, and so am I. So we gonna get it popping, okay? I'm looking at the closet right now, like, ooh, I gotta bust out some flavors. I'm gonna bust out some flavors for them. A tight pant. Listen, the Dolce and Gabbanas, girl, my thighs in this gym, honey. This these legs. I warned my trainer. I told her I don't want to do leg exercises like that because my legs are already thick. I can't just shop in a Zara and throw some pants on. I can't just order from certain brands because odds are it won't fit past my calves. Calves. Oh, but I'm wearing the new boots. The new boots will be coming on. Most definitely, I will be rocking my new boots. That's gonna be a sick moment, okay? The girls are gonna gag. When I say they're gonna gag, they're gonna gag. I feel like I wanna like lean into like a heavy metal moment. It's the Ghanaian jeans. Everybody got thick. Yeah. Listen, I told you I was on the plane. I told you that story. I was on the plane to Ghana, December 2022, and I'm like looking at everybody. I'm like, everybody got ass. What the fuck? Everyone, the men, the women, everybody, just thick. I'm like, I know that's right. So we definitely will be showing out. Heavy metal is super reflective. Yes, a lot of chrome. So yeah, I'm gonna have to pop by the studio because I took off for the day so I could get these claws right. Ooh, do not screenshot that. And so I'm gonna get into my zhuzh. It's gonna be cute. So yeah, that, and then there's gonna be a dinner on Saturday. So that, I don't know where we're gonna be, but I'm gonna put it together. Maybe we'll be at a bar or a lounge. I don't do these things often. I don't like to plan things. Like I said, I'm the one that popped out my mother, not you. Why am I planning things so that you can come and enjoy yourself? Like, shouldn't it be the other way around? What's really going on? I don't like that. But yeah, it's gonna be cute. I definitely will show y'all the fit before I pop out. That's definitely gonna happen. And in the meantime, I think y'all all follow me on TikTok, so that's cool. And I be on Threads, so follow me on the Threads as well, babes. Don't play me. I love Threads. Threads is so much fun. And stay tuned for more things coming from me on this space. I'm getting back in my element. I'm feeling good again. For the new birthday, for the new year, I'm definitely like trying to just, I was saying this earlier. I was looking at an old photo of myself and I was like, old photos of myself from like 8 years ago. It's very close knit on Threads. Jump on if you haven't already. And follow me. I'm Yungfleur, of course. But yeah, I was looking at photos of myself from like 8 years ago, and I was like, oh, this is so cute. This felt like yesterday. And I'm just like, I really am like the same person from 8 years ago. And then I thought about that, and I was like, maybe that's not the best thing. And maybe that's why I'm having the issues that I'm having. You know what I mean? Like, it's time to evolve. So I'm looking forward to evolution in this next year and just like behaving the way I want to behave. You know what I mean? I'm like, is it just another app to have? No, babe. It's really like the best part of Twitter. Like, it's like you speak and it's genuine, like social media. Like, people from all over genuinely chime into your thoughts and the things that you share on there. Like, it's really cool. Like, I really fuck with it. And there's no ads and none of that. I think like as it evolves, it may get to a place where it gets a little bit more annoying. But for right now, it's the shit to me. Like, I love it. I love jumping on there and just getting my shit off. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end things here. I think we're clocking in right at 10:30, aren't we? 10:28, just about an hour with y'all. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for keeping me company on the night before a very special day. I appreciate y'all. And please stay tuned. I will be back for a second time this week. I'm gonna stick to that. Again, we back on. I know I said that a billion times. But I will be back on, what is that, Friday? Yeah, Friday. I'll be back on Friday. So please stay tuned. And I love y'all much. Please enjoy your week and please be safe. Have a good evening. Enjoy your day. Chat with y'all late. Yes, love you much. Bye-bye. I wish it like was one of those things where like when you do this, it pops up, but what the fuck ever. Okay, bye y'all.